I don't know how laggy this clip is going to end up being, but starting off this episode with a cheeky leaf-bladed battle axe, just doing some more Slayer tasks because I'm kind of motivated to try to do some more Arma again after getting that Arma hilt last week. So I think goals of this week are going to be probably continue doing Arma, hopefully get a Arma chestplate or Arma chain skirt, and probably just keep pushing some Corp KC, maybe go for like 120-ish kills this week because that's about 7 to 10 hours of Corp from where I'm at now. So I'm not really sure. Maybe also go for like an ACB or a hilt. I want to keep up on God Wars, and I also want to push Corp a little bit while I still have the opportunity to do so. Hopefully that opportunity will never go away, and I might touch on some raids as well. Either way, hope you guys enjoy what you're about to see. Let's get right into it. Hey, jar of dirt. I'm actually not angry about this. I think this is my second one. I'm pretty sure I have one built in my POH. In case you guys are wondering why I still even do this boss, even though I have all the drops, it's actually just because this boss has decent supply drops, and it also drops these bad boy potions I got in my inventory right here, these Sanfu serums. I actually, do this boss primarily for those, to be honest, and it's really AFK. But I think this is going to take its place as the second placeholder jar in my bank, right next to the jar of miasma. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I have been making quite a few wines. Really no reason for this, but this will actually let me clear out 2 spots in my bank. One because of that jug of water drop that I was getting from Sire, and another one because I'm just going to drop the wines. I don't know why I even had them in here, because there's no reason for me to. I don't ever plan on using them. I have a shitload of food in this tab. I don't honestly ever see myself using these 10,000 monkfish. And even if I do, Crown Blondes are easier to get now these days, especially with the buy 50 option. So I think this should hopefully just tick now. Yeah, 345,000 XP drop for 92 cooking, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just trying to clear out some stuff in my bank that I don't really ever see myself using again, like certain drops that only come from certain bosses. Like, I'm probably going to use all these Earth Orbs now too on some of the Battle Staff drops that I've had, just to get rid of them, because I don't really know why I have them sitting in my bank. I don't know if I'm going to like hold on to stuff like saltpeter either. Probably get rid of these bird's eggs as well. So a lot of people have been telling me this for a long time. I never really got around to doing it. Apparently I can build something in this room in the armor case spot here that allows me to store all this stuff. I could also, at some point whenever I go back to Wintertide and get the Pyromancer boots, store that as well in a different chest. I could put my Void in here and other stuff too, but I think that I can put all of this in here. So anytime I need skilling outfits or anything, I can just take it out of my house. I could also store my Graceful in a different chest as well, but I'm choosing not to do that because I use my Graceful a lot. But that right there was like 20 bank slots saved. That's a pretty big deal in my opinion. Another thing I was thinking about doing at some point, not right now because I'm not alching at the moment, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I got from mediums, like all this adamant stuff, and then a couple things in here I don't ever see myself getting more of in the bank, like Rock Shell. I'll probably just alch that. I don't really see any point in stacking all that up. So that'll be another like 11 slots free there. I'm sure there's plenty of other things in here that I don't really ever see myself getting more of, and I can just alch as I get. Some stuff down here I do plan on dropping as well and just getting off of the account. So I should be good on bank space for a while, hopefully. So I did get another armor task, and I decided to just stay out and hunt for an entire level. So here we go. This is 91 Hunter. Actually really starting to enjoy Hunter because I'm kind of like competing with myself to try and get better XP rates. And I think I did pretty well. I mean, like, for me, I'm starting to get the hang of 3-ticking a lot more. Like, back when I was maxing, I only really 4-ticked. So, oh, shout out to Fear as well, by the way, because I streamed a little bit of this. He was helping me kill my chins. Haha, Iron Man. But I got help. But yeah, I was actually doing really well when I was by myself getting 150, 160k XP an hour, which I'm pretty proud of. Hopefully I can keep improving that. I got plenty of time because I'm going to probably have plenty more armor tasks. I think this should be enough for a task. Yeah, 1400 should be more than enough for a task. In front of Connor. Toxic, bro. Oh, we got a drop, we got a drop, we got a drop. Oh my fucking god, yes. Oh, yes, we got a drop. Oh, and I just whipped the chin at the minion. I don't care. Alright, so obviously a fantastic task. We did get the armor chain skirt, which is just amazing. Helpful for multiple reasons too, because it also, in addition to just being an awesome item, saves me an inventory slot every time, since I didn't have an armor item to use previously with this. My task is actually over, but I'm not going to leave when this boss is already half dead. It saves me an inventory slot every trip too, because I no longer have to take an armor book and just drop that when I go in, which is kind of cool. So pretty happy that I got that. Hopefully, you know, if we get lucky, we could maybe get another drop right at the end of this here. But I'm gonna go pick up a new task. Hopefully it's another decent one. I'm not gonna be skipping anything right now because I really, for some reason, have this desire to not die at the boss, but to get the turquoise Slayer Helm because it does look pretty cool. I know I totally forgot to put a picture of it in the last video, so I guess I'll just try and get it, and you guys can just see it that way. To clarify, I got nothing from that drop. I have also been using my Dragon Bolts here. I made them into Diamond Dragon Bolts. I do notice a slight difference in DPS between that and the regular Diamond Bolts, obviously because the range strength is a bit higher, but it's about like a, I don't know, 10% difference, which can be pretty substantial on some of the kills. Alright, so I decided I want to start doing some more Master Clues. I have this casket right here. I was actually able to do this one. I'm able to do a lot more of the Master Steps than I used to be able to, which is fantastic, but we're going to go ahead and see what this is. And that is probably the worst Master Clue I've ever seen in my life. That is actually the worst Master Clue I've ever seen in my life. So that's, maybe I should just not do Master Clues. Okay, game. So I don't know if I'm like happy about this or not, because I like variety. I just got an Anki's task, did that, it took like 5 minutes, and I just got more aviancies. So I need to get more chins now to do this. I'm happy because like, it's cool to get that task, you know? But at the same time, there's a part of me that's like, I kind of don't want to do it right now. So I might like just take a break day and do something else for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if this guy's trying to get me to skull trick or what, but I'm literally just retaliating on him because I have my options on hidden. I'm not really sure what he's going for here. He just attacked me like most people do at chins, and now he's just staying very close to the edge of death. Making me, I mean, he TB'd me, so I might as well fucking hit him back. Making me really wish that I had a melee weapon right now. I also just realized, wow, this is infuriating. Iron Men don't get XP drops in the wilderness. That's kind of frustrating. I was wondering if my OS buddy was broken. Well, he tellied, so I guess I win. Also, I don't usually show clips of me getting attacked out here for obvious reasons of, you know, this isn't 2016, it's kind of boring. But I just thought that one was special enough to put in there. Wearing an armor chest or I'm blind? I'm wearing armor chain skirt. Don't even fucking kill me right now, I swear. Wow. Huh. Alright. I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so here it is. Third rune sword coming in at Arma. I actually, you know, I'm sure people in the YouTube world are probably not going to believe me because every YouTuber in the world says this. At the beginning of today, I said I was going to get a rune sword on this task, and lo and behold, I did in fact get a rune sword on this task, which is pretty crazy. That task is now done, 558 done in a row. Really want to push towards getting that Vorkoth helmet recolor thingy. So, we did pick up a drop. Kind of unfortunate that it's a duplicate, but, you know, it would be weird to not get any duplicates by the time we get everything. So, it's nice to just see drops. I'm hoping this doesn't end up like Bandos, where we just, like, see nothing for long periods of time before we, you know, get the next drop in sequence. I'd be perfectly fine with getting several, you know, several drops in frequent commonality before we get the chestplate, if that has to happen that way. But either way, task is over. We are officially past 384 KC, which is the technical drop rate of the helm and the chestplate. But hopefully we see those items soon. I'm going to go do a few Kerp kills now, though, and continue doing some Slayer, you know, in between. Well, not as exciting as the other drops in this video, but a leaf-bladed battle axe, nothing to complain about there. Kind of nice seeing these items stack up in the bank. Don't know if I'll ever alch them, because I don't know if they actually have decent alch value. Oh, okay, they do. Maybe I'll end up alching some of these at some point. For now, I have, like, I think 12 swords, and this is, like, my 4th or 5th axe, and I know I've alched a bunch of them in the past. Well, Kraken treated me to an elite clue scroll. Actually had a bit of a mishap earlier when I was in the bank. I took out my armor chain skirt and was very confused when I still saw an armor chain skirt in the bank. And then I remembered I have 2 of them now. Hey, coming in with 97 Slayer, kind of unexpected. I don't think that there's anything else that I unlock at this point, but still, another level coming in. Gonna keep doing Slayer because, like I said, really want to get those helm recolors, and it's on my completionist list anyway. So this is, I know I haven't recorded too many clips here, but this is 100 Kerp KC coming in. Like I said before, I really am trying to take advantage of Kerp as much as I can. That sounded really weird out of context, but 100 KC, Maybe we get some beautiful sigil drop here. That'd be fantastic. Alright, not quite a sigil. That is possibly the most boring drop from Kerp, but 100 KC nonetheless. Still awesome. Alright, so I haven't done a black demon task in a while, but I do actually still need to get 2 monkey tails in order to finish off a heavy and light ballista. So I think I'm gonna do this at Demonics. I think. Maybe not the whole thing, but definitely part of it at least. Been a while since I've been there anyway. I have so many gear upgrades. So I have to admit I completely forgot about Kingdom, and it's been a hot minute since I've been here. So let's check. Oh god, it's just scuffed. It's completely scuffed. It's been that long since I've been here. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently it's been quite a while since I've been here. When I left, I think I had 7 mil in here, so I guess let's go ahead and see what we got then. That's a pretty good amount of stuff. I gotta say, that's a pretty decent amount of stuff. No complaints there. I don't even know anymore, dude. This is ridiculous. The amount of fucking Tanzanite fangs I've had at this boss is ridiculous. I've said this numerous times, but like, although my account may be freakishly unlucky at some bosses, Zora is definitely not one of them. I think that's my 4th Tanzanite fang. That is just fucking ridiculous. Alright, I got a heavy frame. I think I need this. I'm actually pretty sure I still need this. I could be wrong though, because like I said, it's been ages since I've been in Gorillas. I know I still need 2 monkey tails. I know I have a light frame, but I'm pretty sure this is my first heavy frame, so that's actually awesome to get that done. So I think the only thing we need now is the 2 monkey tails, which is quite rare, but still nice to see the progress. Well, I had none of these before, and now I got 2 of them on the same task. That's fucking crazy. Alright. 2nd heavy frame. Cool. I know I've been bouncing around a lot of activities lately, and I know you guys are going to be mad at me for not doing Dagonoth Kings. I decided, I probably mentioned this already, but I decided I'm not going to do Dagonoth Kings anymore until I get an SGS, because it kind of just feels like a waste of potions and stuff, and it's, I don't know, not that big of a deal. But according to the Q&A that happened yesterday, well, technically today, on the 17th of January, the Fossil Island Wyvern defense nerf will be happening tomorrow. So I finally decided to, you know, finalize my decision, I guess is probably the right words, of which one I will be killing, and I decided I will be killing 5,000 long-tailed wyverns. The reason for this is because out of the 3 weaker Fossil Island Wyverns, these actually have a common drop of 35 T-Clogs, which I think will be really beneficial in the long run for construction. So I think that's probably the best thing for me to kill, because I don't really want to have to chop trees and do the normal Ironman construction methods in the future. And to those of you who might be newer to the series and not know why I want to grind these out, the reason would be for the granite boots, granite longsword, and potentially the chance at the wyvern visage, as well as just training my prayer. Alright, so as it is completionist for me to start doing this, I do have a little bit over 1,000 points right now, and I don't really plan on skipping any tasks anytime soon. So what I want to actually do is buy the new Slayer Helm, the turquoise one. I actually really like it. I think it's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the stuff, and then make my first blue Slayer Helm. I think that's going to take over for a little bit instead of the purple one that I've been rocking for a while. And then go and view that. Also, that's another thing knocked off the completionist list once I have that done as well. Okay, so this actually looks a little bit better than I thought. I was looking at the wiki picture, and in the last video I mentioned that the helmet looked kind of meh. And I think the reason I said that is because if you guys have been on this channel for a while, you'll know that I actually have a hard time seeing certain colors, especially when they're not very like vivid. And definitely the top of the Slayer helmet, I can understand why I wouldn't have seen that, because in this picture it's kind of a small sprite too. I could definitely see how that would appear gray to me, but it does look pretty good. I don't know if it'll go better with Bandos or Arma, but either way, this is going to be my new Slayer helmet for a while. Also, I kind of want to start developing some kind of theme to this tab. Eventually I plan on having it, you know, be Dark Claw Slayer helmet below it, and maybe do that with all the helms. I don't know. This tab is really messy. I really want it to be organized because OCD as fuck. Alright, I did myself a quick Nightmare Zone run. Took me about 30 minutes or so. 40 minutes maybe. And we can now go ahead and imbue our new Slayer helmet. Very nice. First hard clue that I got from Wyverns, killed about 80 so far. I think I can do about 60 to 80 an hour, but I have no idea on accurate estimates yet. I'll figure that out pretty soon. Zammy page, not bad. Alright, so at the end of my 1 hour of actually trying with a DDS, I went from 124 to 195 Wyvern Bones, which means I got 71 kills in an hour. Now that is with using the DDS at the opportunities that I had to use it. In most circumstances, I'm probably going to be AFKing a little bit harder, so I'm going to assume like 65-ish kills per hour, which is actually, it's actually still really good. Hey, we got our first unique, the Granite Longsword. Coming in, I have no idea what KC I'm at. I have no idea where I could actually, well, I know what I could check this at. I could go see how many bones I have in the bank. Roughly 450 though, if I had to give an estimate. Last I checked about an hour ago, I was at like 390 or something. So around 450 KC for the Granite Longsword. That's pretty fucking dope. That is one of the 3 things knocked out. I believe it is the most common. I can double check, but I think that between the boots and the longsword from the long-tailed wyverns, one is 1 in 512 and one is 1 in 2500, the visage being 1 in 12k. I don't expect to get that in this grind, but it will be fantastic if I do. Alright, so doing this clue scroll I got from wyverns. Bandos chaps, don't think I'll ever really have a use for those, but it is a pair of God-head chaps that is actually, you know, more more relevant than ancient. Plus, I think, yeah, so since we already have bracers, we just need 2 more pieces to be able to just chuck those in our POH. Hey, we just got our second unique, the Granite Boots. That's actually really cool as well. Once again, just another item that doesn't technically have any use for, like, my actual progress, but in terms of the Iron Completionist, it is very, very helpful to get. So I think we are around 1,500-ish kills now getting these. I think these are a 1 in 2,500 drop rate from the smaller wyverns. So that's pretty fucking dope. And now I guess we just need the visage, which is 1 in 12k. Okay, I'm really hoping we get that one. Alright, well it seems this week is coming to a close, and we did push roughly 1,900 wyvern kills, which is a decent bit, all things considered. I mean, I'm getting 71 kills an hour when I'm trying my ass off, and that doesn't happen very often. Most of the time, I'm probably getting 55 to 60 kills per hour. So this is a pretty fucking long grind. You know, obviously I already put a lot of time into it just since Thursday, and I think I'm going to try and get this done by maybe Wednesday of next week, which is just a lot of grinding of wyverns. So hopefully we can get that done as fast as possible. Traditional outro gear, traditional outro spot. This week was pretty fucking phenomenal. We finally got our first, like, considerably good drop at Arma, the chain skirt, and then the next day we got a duplicate chain skirt, which I'm not at all angry about. Obviously, it could have been a chest plate, it could have been a helmet, it should have been phenomenal, but shit happens. We also picked up a heavy frame, which is just another item knocked out from gorillas. All we need now is 2 monkey tails and 1 more ballista piece, as well as our first 2 drops from the new wyverns, the Granite Boots and the Granite Longsword. Now the only thing we need left from these wyverns, besides the prayer XP, is the visage, which is something that I'm not really likely to get on this 5k grind, but obviously I'm really hoping to, because if we do get it, that'll be phenomenal, and that'll just be another thing checked off the list. So I feel like I've been pushing myself really, really hard lately to, like, kind of be pushing the end game content, and I'm neglecting a lot of the fact that this series is supposed to be completionist. It's not just supposed to be always pushing God Wars and all that stuff 24/7, so I'm kind of enjoying this grind in a sense. However, at the same time, I forgot that 80 hours of wyverns is 80 hours of wyverns. That's a long fucking time. That being said, since I won't be done with this until halfway to 3/4 of the way through next week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to have a standard length progress video next week, and if I don't, I apologize in advance. Regardless of all that, I really do appreciate all of the support from you guys. Twitch was pretty phenomenal this week. You know, I actually had a day where I got hosted by Bodhi, and that was just incredible. I was very happy with that. So, I will see you guys all next week with another episode, and if you guys have the time, feel free to check out my Twitch channel. Like I just mentioned, I do stream each and every single day, and if you really want to just hang out and talk more, feel free to jump in my CC. Obviously, I'm in there pretty much all the time since I'm not doing anything where I can get crashed right now, so I'm just hanging out at wyverns. And if you want to jump in the Discord, feel free to do that as well. Have a fantastic day, guys. I will see you all in the next video.